We are talking about sending nudes.
Hey guys!
I'm Sarah.
I'm Kaitlyn.
And we are your best friends. Today's video, we're going to get right into it. We are talking about sending nudes. Is it right? Is it not right? Maybe you just want to get some more information on sending nudes. Maybe everyone right now in your middle school or high school or college, they're doing it. Your friends are doing it. Guys are asking for it, or vice versa. This could be for boys and for girls. We just want to talk about this topic because we know it's not talked about often, but we know then again that so many of us have encountered the opportunity to send nudes or heard about it in our schools. So we got to talk about it.
Or have already done it.
Or have already done it,
yeah.
Exactly.
With that, before we get into it, because we're just going to jump right into the juice, subscribe to our channel. We're almost at 800 subscribers. We love every single subscriber we get. We do real talk on this channel, hence Sarah's shirt, our merch in the description. So please subscribe. We love each and every one of you that comes to this channel. And yep, let's get into it. First of all, I want to ask you, Sarah, what do you think about sending nudes?
So, first of all, we are college seniors. We're 22 years old now. We have passed this point where peer pressure is super strong. But I know that when I was in the middle of 8th grade and in high school, you're different. Peer pressure is there. And I used to think that peer pressure was that it's like, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. It is like this strong thing. True. But really what peer pressure is this slow and creeping in compromise of who you are and what you thought you wanted to do or didn't do. It happens so slowly. It happens with cursing. There came an age where you didn't curse, but then slowly and surely everyone around you cursed, and now you're cursing. Comes with how you dress. There was a time when you didn't dress a certain way. Slowly and surely, girls started dressing differently, guys, whatever, and then you start dressing the same way, and so on. The same with nudes, the same with your concept of to have sex or not to have sex. It happens slowly but surely. I want to say that I love every single one of our viewers listening because it shows that you care. It shows that you like and appreciate your life enough to want to get more information about it. So what I think about nudes is that most of the people who do it, they've fallen to peer pressure. They don't understand that it does actually have, I wouldn't say the word consequences, but it could hurt you. It can hurt you in the long run. And what it could do is, it's not the sending nudes itself that's bad, which, yes, sending nudes is not good, but it's actually, the consequences can make you feel like you're dirty, you're disgusting, you're guilty of it, you feel regret, you feel shame. And then you think you just have to go into this deep, deep hole of doing other things, and you have your own secret dark world.
It's like a slippery slope almost.
Exactly. And that's what can be harmful, because you who are watching, who are on our channel, we are all about freedom in Jesus Christ. We're not about perfection, though, because that's not a thing. We ourselves are all sinners, me and Kaitlyn. Sending nudes and stuff like that, what it could do is just push you into a direction that is a whole lie, like literally.
Yeah.
It can make you feel like you're becoming someone that you didn't think you were, and all these things. And we'll go more into it, but that's some of what I think about sending nudes.
Yeah, and what I'll say is too, we always want to ask why you do the things that you do. It sounds repetitive for me to say because we mention it all the time, but it's so true. Why do you want to send those nudes? Just ask yourself why. And if you've already done it too, like, this video is for you too. It's not just
this is for the people sending nudes.
Literally. It's not a judgment or anything, but why do you want to, or why have you in the past? And I don't know your why, but a lot of times when we dig deeper and we're wondering, like, why did I send those nudes? Maybe it's to keep that guy interested in you, just to keep him around, making sure that he's not going to ghost you or anything like that. Just keep his attention. I don't know. There's other reasons, too.
Yeah, for some people, I'll just throw in one. Another one as well is, I know what can happen in middle school and high school is you don't tell many of your friends, but you're sending nudes, and that's the way that you get guys, too. Not only keep them, but that's how you get them. And you get all your girlfriends to wonder, like, how do you get all these guys? But really, you're low-key sending pictures in order to attract these guys and then act like you're the hottest and you get all this attention. So through showing your body and revealing yourself, you can gather way more attention from guys than if not.
You have to dig deep, because maybe it's just that something in you craves love and attention really deeply. And that's sending nudes is one manifestation of that desire, but there are other ways in which you, quote unquote, like act a certain way because you're craving something deep down inside of you. So I'm not going to say what it is for you, but I just think that's so important whenever we're talking about is doing blank bad or should I do blank? Well, if you don't know why you're doing it in the first place, then you shouldn't be doing it because you don't know. Like, if you don't know why you're doing it, you're probably not doing it from the healthiest place.
This video hits a soft spot for me because I know many people who send the nudes. You guys are really great people. You have such beautiful hearts and you're so loved by people like Kaitlyn and I and by God. You are so loved and you are so valuable. You're so treasured and you're so pure and beautiful. And what sending nudes can do, like I mentioned earlier, is it can make you think that you're not any of those things. And we all have things from our childhood, like some of your whys, it could be as deep as like your family isn't the best, you don't get much attention at home, and so your only promise of security is by sending nudes in order to have a guy in your life that can kind of take care of you or can make you feel like you're loved in some sort of way. You see, like, it can get really deep really fast, and I just want to acknowledge that, like, we don't see sending nudes as good and bad because that would say that there's not other things deeper, and there most likely are. And it's just so important for you to know how beautiful you are, how loved you are, how God doesn't want you to believe the lie that if you send nudes, you can't go to him. Because that's where we get tricked a lot of times, especially when you're younger, especially in middle school and high school. You tend to believe lies easier, and the enemy, the devil, would love to keep you trapped for the rest of your life, thinking that if you're doing these things, that's just who you are. And you can't get any good after this because you already sent it or you like sending it. It's a bunch of lies. So we want to replace those lies with truth, with the truth that Jesus came to die for us while we were sinning. He already came and died for that, and he loves you so much. And it could make me cry because it's like, when I was younger, I used to believe lies all the time. Peer pressure is real, and so is like when you're younger, your mind's like a sponge. Like you will absorb anything around you. So I know what it's like to believe lies and to think that I'm just gross and I'm not going to have a good life because my parents are divorced or because of these outside circumstances. And I'm here to tell you, you will get through it. God can turn anything that the devil meant for evil for your good, and he will do it.
And maybe you came on this video because you're thinking, literally, should I send these pictures or not? Maybe you haven't crossed that line yet, or maybe you have and you're feeling a tinge of regret. So when Sarah says, like, it's not good or bad, I think I do want to add too, but if you're looking for should I or should I not, we don't want you to do that. Like, I just want to say that, like, we don't want that for you. If this is something you're actively doing right now, we still love you. Like, we're still here for you. But this video is literally to encourage you. You don't have to do that. Sarah and Kaitlyn, we see your value as so much more than that. We love you. We don't want you to fall into these lies. We don't want you to feel that guilt and shame. We don't want those things for you. So if you're debating right now, should I not? If you just needed a sign that's like, don't do it, here we are. Like, we're right here. Don't do it. If you're struggling because you've been sending them and you don't know if you should be doing it or not, like, here's your sign right here. It's literally never too late to turn around. We've all made mistakes. We have all made mistakes. That's why we need Jesus Christ, by the way. And if you are sending nudes right now, it is not too late. Like, you are not too far gone for God.
Never.
You are not too far gone for us. We love you, regardless of your mistakes. So if you're thinking, like, should I or should I not? Like, we're telling you, it's not normal. It's not healthy.
Yeah.
And we are here with you to walk with it with you and to guide you as your best friends.
Yeah, exactly. And this is going to be my last point, and then, girl, you add in whatever. I've to literally add to what you're saying. This is going to help you if you were looking for a sign. This is Proverbs 14:1. The wise woman builds her house, but with her own hands the foolish one tears her down. What's going to help you is realizing that whether you know this or not, whether in your life you've come to realize this or not, we all are building a house in our life. We all are. And every single day and every choice we make is a brick that we built with. Your friends, most of your friends in most of this world, they don't even know it, but they're laying down a house brick by brick, choice by choice. And we actually get to decide whether we want to build a house of righteousness or a house of unholiness.
And a house of, you don't even know what this house is made up of.
Exactly. And then we have a bunch of adults wondering why their life came to look like this.
Yeah.
It's because, unfortunately, nobody told them that they were building a house with their decisions. That's why they say ignorance is bliss, because it's better to just assume that you know that don't send nudes, and you know that that's wrong, and you know ignorance is bliss, but it's really happening. Choices are really being made, and these choices do equate to your life 5 years from now, 10 years from now, 15 years from now. And ignorance is bliss in believing that adults have it figured out. They don't. They're just grown-up versions of you and of me. Grown-up versions. Some of them still don't even know that their decisions 15, 20 years ago are the reason why their life looks like it does now. And so if you were looking for a sign, I'm adding to what Kaitlyn said. You get the choice to build your house brick by brick. And by sending nudes, you're not building a house of righteousness. It's not going to equal healthy fruits. Because when you plant an apple seed into the ground, you get apples. If you plant an orange thing into the ground, you get an orange tree. And so if you plant by sending nudes and by doing dirty things that have a deeper reason why you do it, you're not going to out of nowhere have this life of righteousness, of peace, of joy. It's just not how the equation works.
No, exactly. And that's literally an amazing point to end on, because that goes back to all things. It goes back to sending nudes. It goes back to literally everything else. And I mean, before we wrap up this video, I just want to reiterate what you said in the beginning. Peer pressure is such a cliche term. It's not what it looks like. Yeah. It's not people saying, you don't send nudes. You're so weird. Oh my gosh, send nudes. Do this, do this. If you are like about 10 years old, I think you understand that's never been what peer pressure is. But peer pressure is this culture. Even the fact that you're on TikTok, and you're on Instagram, and you're on Snapchat News, and it talks about these things in a way like it's healthy.
Like it's normal.
And like it's normal, and like it should be encouraged, and this is loving yourself, and this is great, and this has good fruits for you to send nudes, and the health benefits of sending nudes, and it boosts my confidence. Literally, you can find articles on BuzzFeed that are like 10 reasons to send nudes.
Dude.
And that's what peer pressure is. It's this almost brainwashing. And I just want to emphasize, like, I don't want to make anyone feel bad who's watching this video who has sent nudes. But we just want somebody to, like, especially if you're in middle school and high school, like, wake up from this culture. It's not normal.
It's not normal.
What the Snapchat News and what Instagram tells you and what TikTok tells you literally is just feeding you that what is bad is good and what is good is bad. And that is such an encouragement if you are watching this video, because it is never too late to make a different choice. It is seriously never too late. There is healing for you from your mistakes. There's forgiveness from your mistakes.
Amen. And I honestly feel Jesus put on my heart that when you accept Jesus Christ into your life, he literally tears down that house that you've been building for years of brokenness and unhealthiness, and he restores it into building from a clean slate of house of righteousness. That's what I feel for y'all who are watching this. For you who accept Jesus Christ and begin to pursue him and change a different path, he cleans that house clean to the ground, and you get to rebuild with him and with us a house of righteousness.
Yep. And I feel like I don't have anything else to say. That is an amazing, that's all it is.
Yeah, exactly.
You can tear that house down through Jesus Christ. That is so cool.
Yep. And so with that being said, you guys, this video is made from hearts full of love for you. We care about you so much. So with that being said,
please subscribe to our channel. Our playlist, Real Struggles and Solutions. We talk about all these things.
Yeah.
This is not the first of the videos. This is what our channel is all about. Okay, we're breaking through the lies.
Exactly. So comment down below if anything, or email us if you want us to talk about a specific topic like this one. And we will see you guys in the next video.
Bye.